Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Mr. Cuda. We're going to start working on taking out the center console today. And we got to cut it open, make some space for the transmission, and then weld the hump on. I don't think I'm going to get through all of it today, but we'll get a decent chunk of it started. So this is what we're looking at here. We need to take these brackets off. These are for the shifters. And then that one up there is for the console support. And I'm going to cut the welds on them down at the bottom, try to save all the brackets, because some of these brackets I might be able to reuse for putting the center console back on. So I think we're going to use the center console again. But anyways, I'm going to start cutting this and then try to get these brackets off and then show you guys how that looks. Alright, so I got these things cut out. I used this reciprocating cutter deal. It's from Harbor Freight. It's actually doing pretty good. I've never really used one that much, but what it did was got down here on the sides, kind of went underneath it, cut along these spot welds, and then I used my Nip X to kind of like bend them and pop them off. A little bit of prying too. But I got both of them are off. You can see it's got a lot of junk under there. Nothing cool though. No gold coins, that's for sure. So I'll get this cleaned up, and then I'll move this dyno mat back however far it needs to go, and then get the outline of the hump traced out on there, and then we'll go from there. All right, so everything's all cleaned up. I got this thing laid out in here, but I'm a little bit skeptical about the seat. So the seat post right there is really close. It doesn't have like a super tight fit down here. So I'm gonna put the seat in and then kind of see how it lines up and then do the tracing. All right, seat's in. There we go. I'll get a look from the other side, but I'll get it traced out with the seat in there. So I guess that's kind of it right there. Sort of got a, let's see if we can get this light down in here. It's kind of got a snug fit down there on the side. And there's a little bit of a gap down there at the bottom. This doesn't really exactly go down flush down there. It does mostly around all the way up to the front there. And then this here will have to be, let's see if we can put that down there. That'll have to be tacked down like that, which that'll work, but it's pretty, yeah, it's kind of a tight fit right there between the seat and the hump there, but that's all the way, the seat all the way up, which it won't generally be there all the time. So actually it won't ever be there really. It's always in these E-bodies, it's generally all the way in the back. So I'm gonna get this traced out and then get ready to cut. So basically what I'm gonna do is just kind of like that, just trace it all the way around, and then I'll end up cutting it about an inch from the edge all the way around. Let's see if we can get this. This thing's pretty difficult to trace. Let's see if we got it down here. right, let's move the seat back. So that's kind of how it'll look, you know, with the seat pushed back. Be some space in there. And let's do this. Make sure we get all right, with this thing off, I'm supposed to cut out 2 spots. I'm supposed to cut out the forward half and the back half, but then there's also support that runs through right here. So I have to cut out this aft side here and then cut out the front side and leave the support beam. You can kind of see there's a spot weld there, spot weld here. Let's see if you can see it right there. So there's 2 spot welds here and here. And down on the bottom, it's kind of the same, a couple spot welds. So I'm pretty sure that beam runs right here. I'm gonna go on the underside and I'm gonna drill 4 holes in the corners, so that way I know when I'm cutting where to stop. And then I'll probably cut out the back half, lift it up, look through, and then cut the rest of it. All right, it's all mapped out now. I've got the corners drilled. That'll make those bends really easy. I actually started cutting that line right there. It's cutting pretty easily, so I should have this out pretty soon. All right, there we got the big hole cut out. It's looking better and better. And we just got this small hole in the back, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, so there we go. We've got our hole cut out there. Get out of the light here. All the corners turned out okay. We'll have to clean it up with some grinders and get it prepped for welding, but overall, there's our support that we don't want to cut out. My hands are vibrating like crazy. And let's see how this thing's gonna look. Make sure it still covers the hole. Looks pretty good. Corners look like they're contacting pretty well, so the next thing to do is, see, that's the corner down there that doesn't really sit totally flush. We'll make it sit flush. All right, so there it is, guys. Thanks for watching Mr. Cuda. If you like our videos, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification. And I'm going to try to get my camera partner on here pretty soon. He's been a little preoccupied with some other things, so get my cameraman on here. We'll start working on, we need to get this engine mounted up here, the transmission mounted up, so then we can tack down this hump. And then we also need to figure out where we're putting the electronic ignition. And then we're going to have to lengthen the wire for the plug on that bad boy. So anyways, like our video, take it easy. See you soon.